combos? Holy shit! The fireworks are gonna frickin' fly here, man. It's gonna be an exciting game number 2 of the Summit 5 European Qualifier Final. Let's do it, boys and girls. And already Virtus.Pro are gonna be heading right out of the gate.
SkyLark, they're gonna be able to win all of these team fights, and VP, it's gonna be on them to get their rotations down correctly with the Enigma, with Queen of Pain early on, because Tide's gonna get shut down. Lifestealer might have to rotate early on, and we're gonna have to see how things work out for the side of VP here in the early on stage.
Look at this though, something different and something Virtus.Pro may not expect. It's the full smoke movement, but ALOHANDANCE is actually in a great position, but he doesn't realize what's happening before it's in front of his face. They're gonna get the telekinesis, the pullback, and he's gonna look to quickly retreat and out of trouble. Level up rage, they wait for it to expire, and they glimpse him right back into trouble and into a first blood. And it's gonna be Thug who picks it up. Oh, wonderful start right now for AF on this one. And you know, from what we've been seeing in most of these games, it's, you know, these mission impossible supports running route, dropping wards to get that extra bit of intel and advantage in the lane, or blocking out camps. Sometimes you just, you know, never expect the 5-man smoke movement.
And the problem is, like, people, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is he doing? He can just run away. Problem is, even if he had started running away when it blocked, the boots of the Rubick would have been able to catch up, and I don't think they would have been able to. He wouldn't have been able to run away. So nice movement early on there from AF to really catch out the Lifestealer, and giving that first kill over to Thug here. He's gonna have a faster bottle, and it looks like maybe next time we'll see if he's gonna stay mid lane, poke and prod the Queen of Pain. I'm just gonna go bottom.
Yeah, I mean, for how valuable it obviously is for him to be in this game, they need to find a way to get him some split XP. It looks like they are going to be going with a tri-lane on the bottom, so he will be slow on the XP department to start things out unless he's going to be the dedicated full person. But here we already see mid lane Thug just kind of, you know, asserting his dominance. But bottom lane, you said there's going to be a call out. Looks to go for yoky here. A pullback telekinesis is in order here. He's looking to run, and a glimpse. Can they bring down this mighty sea beast right now? I don't think they can. Oh, and Fairy Fire is going to be enough. Yoky lives. My God, he can take a beating. Double ring of protection is the strat, though, that keeps him alive and well.
And they had, oh, maybe next time, kind of thought out behind here.
You don't see the jungle Enigma over on this side of the woods.
Okay, so what they did is that's what I was trying to flag to you. They blocked out all of his camps, and they blocked this one over here to the right side where Enigma is farming right now, but he just got the sentry off. Else he wouldn't be able to do anything. So FNG is hurting tremendously here in the early stage. So they've managed to counter the Enigma. This is looking very strong right now for AF early on.
Back at mid, some more Spirit Siphon action comes out from Thug here. It's 3 and 4 CS as he tries to get back on par with G, who sports his 5 and 1. ALOHANDANCE is king of CS, and the early part of this is he pretty much has a free lane to himself at the moment. Seer has been kind of working with the side jungle camp and now floats around the 2-minute rune spawn, but you know, nonetheless, we'll have to see if a repeat's going to be in order for ALOHANDANCE's Lifestealer or not.
And they have a lot of ways to go around the map still with the hero. He's just going to be in the Queen of Pain most of the time. Eventually, later on in the game, if they're not too far behind, and Lion has some items, he can go inside the Lion and get a lot of solo kills too, or dual kills.
Ooh, looked like maybe next time was trying to rush in there to get a grab for G, but G will be able to blink away and salve up. But they are keeping tabs on him. And Rubick is finally going to be able to get to at least his level 2 and have the extra burst of a Fade Bolt if necessary. But back into the grind now. Pull camps are going to maybe be debunked. Yeah, finally it looks like Spartan will be able to spot out the pull camp ward. Takes care of that, so they'll be able to get it back under the tower here for Madara, because yoky has been kind of getting a lot of XP. He's about 3.5. Same as SkyLark, who has at least a side camp to work with. You know, Tidehunter's not the same because he's got to share it with the Enigma in the meantime.
It's just one of those situations where you try to make that early aggressive play on Tide, but since they did the smart thing and did all of the camps on the side of, you know, AF, that the lane's always going to be pushed out now, and that's very unfortunate of their aggressive plays. It's just always staying on the side of the Dire.
Here comes maybe next time. Ooh, but G had already blinked away. He got some new potions and trinkets from his courier recently and is now going to be filling up his resources here, ready to go. And he'll eat the creep swarm, but it's going to be a miss on the gank attempt, and maybe next time is just going to have to look elsewhere to continue his journey in this early game. FNG is back into the grind of his jungle farm, playing catch-up though. You know, normal jungle farming Enigmas who didn't have their jungle completely warded out would be, you know, pushing towards level 5 at this moment, so he obviously is falling behind, but I'm sure he'll look for makeup here. Is bottom lane? Oh no, a bit off of the telekinesis. He was far from the cliff, so it wasn't going to be an easy cliff. Nonetheless, though, he denies the rune.
And with maybe next time helping a lot in the mid lane, he's starting to put a lot of pressure onto G, and he's forced to use a lot of his money into consumables. He's had to use at least 3, if not 4 salves in this lane that I've been watching and I talked about. Maybe next time on the ball with these rotations, getting the runes is always going to be helpful. And the thing is, right now, he doesn't even need to have the levels. He's level 2.5 right now, and the Enigma's 3.5, just because they managed to block out his jungle. Crippling the Enigma, getting a lot of space happen around the map is very good for the Rubick bottom.
They tried to get him, but still, the Tidehunter is just a bit too big, and without everything being totally in sync, and I would feel you need that extra lockdown factor probably from that Rubick. Tidehunter is not going to be an easy takedown, but they go again. Locking kinetic field. Madara building up the stacks now, up to 6, and with the power of the pack, they're going to be able to finally bring him down.
This is looking nice now for Slark. Going to be transitioning, and he went for the early Orb of Venom too. Not something you often see at times when people want to play super greedy with just having like South Shield, Quelling Blade, but against the Tide it makes perfect sense, so they're able to chase down. It's just nice to see they're able to run him down. Oh, Glimpse, not back to base. That could have been a great play.
A little off the timing. Maybe props to Yoku on kind of waiting behind the tower for an extra few seconds before showing himself in the lane, and now he wants to push on in for this Slark right now. He has an Anchor Smash, level 2. But the speed will not be there, and okay. He knows that he's not going to get him, and starts to play a little bit of a cheeky play here. Madara is just flirting with him, though. Yeah, I'm so low, so easy to take down. Baiting him to get closer to the tower, so maybe a glimpse back setup.
Aren't supposed to be wrong. We're supposed to eat them. They're not supposed to eat us.
They are playing a dangerous game right now. Oh.
He has 6 wand charges. He's really baiting this out perfectly, but the thing is, he's still sharing the EXP with Spartan, so he's not going to be able to get a 6.
Rubick's here now. They're going to see if they can continue to make Yoku come that far forward. We have to keep the eyes on mid lane too, because I know there's a roaming Enigma there, but bottom lane looks like they're probably going to make the jump for Yoku. There's the telekinesis, there's the pounce, Thunder Strike. They will have a glimpse as a follow-up here, so they spread apart to avoid the damage from the Anchor Smash. Now kinetic field is going to be dropped, and they continue to right-click them apart. This time there'll be no mana though for the glimpse, and he's going to just chew his way through the trees up and above to the north now. He's a man on the run. He's got a salve. Fade Bolt will cancel it. They catch him with kinetic field. And now he steps back. Anchor Smash. He's looking to go for the support kill now. Moves in for Spartan. Madara waits. He's got the mana for a pounce, but doesn't want to get hit. He pounces away. Look at this. Yoko's manning up between 3 right now. Jumping from G. He clears out maybe next time. Yoku has done enough. He's just stalled things out. And it is going to be Virtus.Pro who swing down to the bottom lane and finally draw some blood.
Oh, man. What a rotation. I was like thinking ahead, okay. These last 2 minutes, it felt like, where's my TPs? Come on, help me out, team. It's like, Yoku, these guys are literally doing the circle stack, running in circles around me. Or he was running circles around them, but his hide is so beefy.
At least stall things out enough where G could show up. I didn't see the level timing for G, if they were just hoping that he would get his Sonic Wave in order first, but nonetheless, he shows up in enough time to at least get the support takedown and get themselves a kill. But now a possible kill rune in order for G. He grabs up the haste, quickly puts it into his bottle, sucks it on down, and looks for a possible setup here in the bottom lane. No Sonic Wave, but he sees hopes that on the back of a Ravage play here from Yoku, they could get something going. We'll see. He's creeping in. Maybe for Spartan. Yeah, they're waiting for it here. Now they drop the Thunder Strike. And G's going to be losing his haste crew now, so we'll see how long he wants to commit for a potential kill or not. There's going to be the play. They glimpse him back. Jump in from G. How's it going, everybody? But then quickly Madara goes into his Shadow Dance and will avoid any future trouble. If G, had a Sonic Wave, obviously it was on cooldown from the previous gank, maybe it would have been a different story, but not
and enough mana
firepower
on the
for
Tide
now.
too. Because there's not enough mana. Top though. SkyLark.
Yes, they lead him with a Hex. Rage is already...
Death transfigures once more.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Maybe. Run, run, gingerbread man.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Again.
That's just very unfortunate.
All right, I will fire back up the stream, and we will be live technically in 2 minutes. We should be back up with a delay, so why don't you go ahead and, well, as we see a rotation mid lane, anything important I missed due to the unfortunate error of my internet, but actually hold that thought. Top lane, they are going to make a move, lifts back for the Lion here, Nofear, caught under the wall, but not locked down. He will run away and escape with his life. In fact, it's Spartan who almost ends up going down. He's going to be alive and well for now, but then comes G, stepping in, runs into Thug. Thug dishes out the silence with the Spirit Siphon, and it will force the Bat Lady back. And space will be created here for the rest of AF to kind of be good.
Can't breathe, so there's another person.
No. Yep, they're making it go for SkyLark, but I don't know if Alphys is going to be enough to stop him. It does not look like it. And again, he'll make it away, and just fine. I'm also trying to reload my dashboard here. Throw that back up, just to make sure we're alive and good. And we should be fine.
Spartan might not be fine defending. They don't have level 6 on Spartan. Oh, they don't have the range. Yoku though.
Yep, they pounce, they'll connect. He's under the kinetic field as well, but still, he's very, very freaking tanky. So he begins his run. There's the Spirit Siphon. And he actually turns back for the Ravage. It'll only connect on for 2. Not enough Siphon damage to get the finish, though. But here comes ALOHANDANCE charging in for Spartan. He is not level 6, so no stacks for form. Follow stun for Thug. They might make it a 2-fer. They can't get the burst yet. He quickly tries to pop the wand, turns back. Soul Siphon could keep him alive. He sucks up the life. G moves forward. The Infest not going to be enough. He's still good. And finally, they'll be able to bring him down. Man, they have to sweat for it. But Virtus.Pro will manage to drop 2 on the side of the Radiant, and now look for a follow-up for the bottom tier 1 tower.
It's kind of disheartening too because of the fact Enigma didn't even have the black hole there, doesn't have mechanism online too, and they didn't have the finger. There was a lot of spells there not up for VP, and AF, they still want to fight here.
There's the telekinesis. It's actually more of a throw forward though, as Madara will make his count for yoky. He gets zapped down for maybe next time, and at least there's going to be one response here. Stun out from Nofear as he hightails it out to the left. The rest of his team will get some space to retreat up and above. And it looks like that could be enough to defuse the situation. So we'll just kind of get their bearings back, drop down some wards, but before they can kind of get a reset here, it looks like Virtus.Pro still want to possibly hang around. While this is happening, ALOHANDANCE has plenty of space in the top lane to farm up, but the fight's still coming.
They have vision of them rotating.
G's moving in. Will they catch him at the choke point? There's the lift in. Vacuum wall static still going to get dropped right now, and G could be in trouble. He's dead. Dara will help quickly clean that one up, and now they're going to be looking for Nofear. Maybe this re-approach was not the best idea, and he is also going to be easily disposed. And just like that, AF will be able to get a couple of more kills. Space for ALOHANDANCE, I suppose, but money in the pocket for the Greeks.
Beautiful setup from Spartan. That ward scouting them, rotating through the jungle there. This is looking pretty even so far. Game is not in anybody's side right now or favor. There, however, is this net worth of the cores. Trying to figure out who's on top here. I wanted to see where the Enigma was compared to the rest of this team. He's a lot farther than the Rubick right now, which is great in the situation. But we talked about enough. The Rubick, so far he's been playing really good this game. Maybe next time, stealing a lot. Top lane has the Hex stun. Gonna go.
Nope. They're good. And now with the blinking Rubick, they tried to make me maybe get a setup, but ALOHANDANCE has already pulled out, and it looks like they'll be able to make it away to a little bit of safety here. FNG, though, is level 9. Has he been able to dish a black hole yet? I don't know if I missed.
They caught a two-man black hole in the top lane when they're put tier 1. And speaking of
dead, just in time with the glimpse blade from Spartan. It looked like he actually just made it out, but maybe the last fraction of that image of a TP was enough to get the glimpse off.
Come on, Ice Frog, buff the teleport. You know, you gotta go a half a second faster.
Maybe he saw it because it looked like he had that giant Aegis above his head for the TP. I don't know if maybe he saw that and was like, oh, there he is. Pay to lose. But nonetheless, it's enough to get the kill in. Enigma will still sport his black hole, but now comes the push from the Radiant side as they try to get a tier 1 in the bottom lane. Could remove an easy access point here for Virtus.Pro. I know they're going to be tickled with the idea of maybe going for the Rosh in the future, but now they won't have that tier 1 mid or bottom lane to kind of fall back on. It looks like they will at least get their own response in a tier 1 in the top lane, and a trade will be had.
But it's a good trade for AF. They lost their bottom tower, and then they were still able to pressure on this bottom tier 2, opening up Rosh and denying a lot of it to DP. And yeah, this is opening a Rosh for themselves. They have hype on DP. They have mech on Dark Tier. They are itemizing just to take these early team fights so well.
And with this exorcism, they're looking to bulldoze down this Rosh and get that extra life before Virtus.Pro could be the wiser, but they're already smoked up and on the move, and they have a black hole ready to go. They're not going to make it in time for the timing. I mean, they might still fight, but they're already committed so deep. Here comes FNG. Uh-oh, Madara already looking to make his move. Turn back Mountain. He might need to commit it now if he wants to get it out at all. He's not going to be able to. The Ravage will be there, though. Look at that response, Static Storm. They'll try to make the most of it here. Madara looking to clean up the rest. Gets the Nofear kill. It's a 2 for 2. Virtus.Pro forced to be on the run without getting the Wombo combo together. It's just not all there. Oh, turn around G. Sonic Blade. Last Madara, but not enough to finish him off. Now going into the Shadow Dance and regenning all that life back. It looks like it could possibly be a 5-man wipe, but ALOHANDANCE is the last man standing for Virtus.Pro as he turns the corner and will be able to take down Thug. Now it's the two cores looking to duke it out. ALOHANDANCE actually seems to be the winner of this one. Dominating now. Madara will not be caught out, pounces away to safety, but my goodness, when the dust does settle, the fight recap tells us nothing. God damn it.
They don't like us.
Not at all.
They don't like you either, especially your internet, man. What a...
Oh, I'll have a word with a certain Time Warner cable company soon enough, but don't worry, everybody. All my future casts will take place at the BTS offices because we can't have that happen in our grand finals. That's just terrible.
It really is. Back on track here. That Rigoose coming in from VP on that high ground. Oh, he just passed him, Madara. Got no fear. Just like past him.
Nofear is just casually dewarding now, but he is getting jumped from behind in the neck of the woods. He'll finish his job with the ward, get a nice 2-man stun, and valiantly look to make a retreat, but no! Vacuum back. Good effort there from the support, but not going to be able to make it away with his life.
And this is really good from AF. They understand their timings. Nice pick off there. Slark can go around constantly finding the picks, and they have their ultimates online. Whereas they know Tide Ravage is still on cooldown, and they're able to still pressure. So this is really well played coming in from AF.
And kind of with their eyes on the prize at the moment, they're going to crash through this tier 2. They still hold the Exorcism if necessary here. Will they follow it up with more of a push? Looks like they're thinking about it here. Rotation is coming in. FNG, though, still has that black hole. Committed in for yoky, though. yoky in a lot of trouble. No Ravage for 10 seconds. They see FNG again. They can take him down again before he's even unsilenced. He will fall. No black hole for you, sir. And now after
the glimpse,
continue to just go on forward. Beautiful glimpse all the way back. Will catch G and take him off of the playing field. Man, these Greeks came to play in game number 2, not happy about dropping game 1.
Oh yeah, no, they weren't happy at all. Madara gonna get stunned, but he's actually benefiting here. Yeah, it's gonna be him. That was really smart of Aloha too. Oh no!
Nice glimpse, pull back for ALOHANDANCE. He tries to man fight through it. Beautiful stun though from Nofear, and a follow-up Ravage comes in from yoky. They zap on down SkyLark with the Finger of Death, and now they're going to look to follow up for Slark. Can they get it? I don't think so. He just confidently struts on in there, pops out the pact, and will easily dispose of the line. It's actually Thug who will get the mark on that one, and he secures himself a double kill. But with all this sustained power and the pipe now coming back off cooldown, they seem to be really able to shrug off a lot of the damage. Here's FNG. He still has that black hole. But the name of the game so far has been being able to take him out of the fight before a black hole could even be thought about.
They have the glimpse for G if they can find him here. They've scouted him out. They have the lift. Oh, I
think he got too close. Now they glimpse him. Madara, telekinesis. G is dead for you. He's out for 40 seconds. No buyback. This game looks just as one-sided as the first one, but this time going in the favor of the Radiant.
Yeah, it's been really good for them now. Doing off the...
Alright, cute little ghost. Static Storm, just to zone back to trouble. They'll get the glimpse. Doug's still holding on though. Spirit Siphon, there's FNG's black hole. Oh, but what a vacuum stun! Stolen black hole comes in! And a beautiful job there from AF. It can just annihilate Virtus.Pro, and it will do so. Holy Toledo! Beautiful turnaround play comes out from them.
Have my babies, the Greeks.
That's what we've been waiting for with this Rubick pick, and he's been waiting for that black hole just as long as we have as spectators.
Oh, yeah. Now they have Exorcism online. Sad thing is they don't have enough mana. Give them some mana, guys. You deserve it after that. But they're gonna go high ground here. They don't have Fortify. Could be a lane.
This could be a game-ending push. Thug moves in, Exorcism out. Tier 3 in trouble. Yoku waiting. 20 seconds for a Ravage. Really no answer. Hey, welcome to the game. See you later. Back he goes. Fear to the top lane. Tier 3 is going to be taken down, but it looks like that's all they're going to take for now. And
I mean, they should literally just wait and back out. They can either do the fake back if they want to, but oh yeah,
and they will. Okay, let's see what they can do with it here. No wall, no exorcism. Maybe a Ravage to steal though. Now they make the move for Aloha Dance. Maybe next time waiting on the high ground. Perch jump in.
Oh,
he jumps right into the silence though. Vacuum sucks him right back into the silence for even longer. And this one could be over. G gets off a respectable Sonic Wave, but it's not going to be good enough. A stolen silence put down, and now they are continuing to be in trouble. FNG will be taken down. They look for more though. Can the glimpse follow-up be there? 10 seconds before it's up. G tries to jump away. Nofear tries to stun. They lose 3.
They're just playing amazing right now for AF. There's nothing else to describe it. The next time is showing why Rubick should be played a lot more. SkyLark hitting walls is just superb, and then Spartan putting on the team on his back with these static storms.
And now the racks are going to be going down here. Game number 2 looking pretty damn nice for AF to turn what started as a best of 5 into now a new fresh best of 3 with 1 game apiece.
Hit the damn racks though. Damn it, 19 HP. That's got me up my OC.
Just deny it, G. Come on.
Hey, denying the gold.
No. They withstand. They hold. And,
yeah,
they feel like they could fight through this. It's a huge escalated net worth advantage right now at about 7,500 gold. XP is about the same here, and now they can just quickly re-itemize with all their new earnings. We're going to be seeing some fresh new items come out, and what was once already a pretty scary team has gotten that much scarier.
Yeah. Once he got that Ghost Scepter, he's not dying to Lifestealer when he has the Rage on. So far, perfect itemization coming out from AF, and this is just helping them a lot for these team fights.
Now they're looking to kind of make another move, this time for the top lane here. Another outer tower tier 2 in the works. Virtus.Pro though, towards the Roche pit. Now they smoke up, and they're looking to flank here. Spartan will be waiting. Can Virtus.Pro find an opening to get themselves back into this game here? They're the team that holds the huge wombo combo, but they're going to have to make sure they connect with everybody. And that's stolen just as fast as it was committed. And now they move in. That's a vacuum. That's a stack force. That's one hell of a combo coming out. Put a Ravage on top of it. And you have one hell of a fight coming out from them, but they still will lose both Thug and Madara right away.
Oh, it canceled the black hole?
The black hole that was immediately canceled from FNG. And now, oh, Eidolon's only going to be stolen, but that is not good. Nonetheless, Virtus.Pro end up losing. FNG at the end. Very wish-washy fight, but Aloha Dance will be the last to survive from his team, and the other two are going to have to get the hell out because they do not stand a chance on fighting against him.
Well, they did something good, though. At least they were able to catch out the Slark enough, and as well as, even though they do everything, they managed to burst down Thug first, and he wasn't able to get anything off. So killing the DP that fast was nice, but that, man, these plays coming in from the supports and the offlaners is absurd right now, and that's what happens when you're forced to go on these two cores of the DP and the Slark. It's like, well, yeah, I have to blow them up, but then all of a sudden, you know, these other great, amazing play.
You know, the element of the Rubick, we don't get to see it too much recently, with the exception of like Alliance pulling it out through this qualifier, but it definitely makes you play the game a lot differently. I'm sure FNG and Yoku were hoping to approach this game in a different way, but they jump in and commit these ults, and with maybe next time sporting this Ether lens, he could just wait so far away in the wings. I bet you he's saving up for an Agnums too, but he can just casually hold out for these ultis, and they just turn into huge game changers. Now, the one thing I didn't see was the way they were able to burst down both Spartans so well, but Spartan maybe spotted out. He drops down his static storm here, and they catch out the Q, but Virtus.Pro are en route, and this Roach is still only half alive. This is not happening here. Virtus.Pro are going to be here to contest. Stolen Rage right now, but with the remaining bits of Exorcism, they're trying their damnedest to make it in there and make it count. We still need 18 seconds for the Ravage. Obviously, no Black Hole will be here for this fight. And now they look to make the move in. Vacuum Wall combo leads it from SkyLark. Now they jump the quick pounce, the quick storm. Oh my god, they're going to be able to bring them apart. That's going to take down for maybe next time. They look for G. G moves in. And, well, he will be bursted apart. Now it's SkyLark jumping. There's the Ravage leading from Yoku. Will be able to catch the two. Madara is able to get off the Shadow Dance, though. Begins to heal up, a pop in, an infest, and he quickly runs right through both of them. Yoku is the final survivor, and he will try to TP away, but with the Yules, they will cancel it out, and AF will be able to get the clean sweep. All 5 go down from Virtus.Pro on this one.
Man, if VP had a Black Hole, they could have just turned this game completely around, but unfortunately not having that, they didn't go in fast enough to deal with the Aegis, they didn't have the ultis as I talked about, so it's really hard for them to make that team fight, and they were able to still find out Disruptor first, pick them off, so it was like a 4v5, and then they were able to find out the Rubick too eventually, but it wasn't enough, and now they're going to go high ground here with the Aegis still in tow, have Exorcism in 40 seconds. So they don't have to worry about that, but the right click from Madara is just getting upstart. He has 15 or only 18 essence just stacks. They need to be a little bit careful, not to give him more.
Racks are in jeopardy though. Virtus.Pro need to do something. They want to be able to stay alive in this game. FNG will have one more Black Hole for what could be one more defense, but they might be able to get the catch here. They move in. And Spartan will drop his static storm. The glimpse back will not be too effective for him, but now the fight is kind of split apart between both cores. Madara steps back, looking to go for low on Dance. He'll go back and pull back into a Crypt Swarm. There's the wall, gets he drops the net, the field isolates the other. FNG runs on the Black Hole. Will connect with 3, but the damage ain't there. FNG will also not be there when it concludes, and this fight is going to be the end of the game. Virtus.Pro will drop game number 2. Hell of a fight back from AD FINEM in game 2. And some serious team fight wombo combo plays and a fun little stolen Black Hole. Very entertaining game.
Stolen Black Hole, stolen Ravage. I mean, you're just like trying to figure out how do I get